fucking time. There's blood on that damn shit, boy. Hopefully they're filling some in there. That's what they need to be doing. You know? It is. We doing it. Well, folks, welcome to the Chad Keegan YouTube channel, Trucking Edition Spectacular. 10:10 we pull into Napoleon, going to back up here to drop our shit, and guess what we did? Well, we blew a Heim joint in the front here, which I've already got it figured out, and I'm going to end up finagling this thing just to be able to get it home, because this parking lot, I'm going to drop this empty and I'm done, okay? I'm done. Tomorrow's St. Patty's and I've got the day off, but here's the deal. I've got to get this trailer backed in there, and this thing blew out on me. It got like that much room, so I'm glad I didn't back into that. But right here, if you can get in there, which I doubt you can, see that? Right in there. See how that one right there is busted? He's pulled off right there. Yeah. So I'm going to try and wrap something around there to where I can get that to, you know, at least hook up and get this thing to fire up to where I can push it down and stuff. You know, like I do. I've got some clothes hanger in there I'm going to use real quick and see if I can't get something on there. I just need to be able to push in the clutch, back this thing up. If not, I'll find one of the yard guys. I can always pull out and bobtail home with no clutch. I've done that before. The only problem is start, stop, you know, lose air, that kind of shit. But I pulled the air out, so we should be good. But one of those guys comes over, I'll just tell them I'm dropping the shit right here and they can back it up the rest of the way, because, you know, I'll show them the shit, but I'll try to fix it real quick, so we'll see. Well, this is what we got going on, folks. We got her back in the spot. The old vice grip out. There's a bolt on there that I could shove that down over, and figured I had a narrow one and I had some clothes hanger I was working with, okay, and I got it to go over the bolt behind joint. I couldn't get the clothes hanger to wrap around enough to do what I needed it to. And I can get this. I'm grinding a little bit, trying to get into gear. Probably just gonna have to shove it in. Okay, I could get it into first and I could get it in reverse, but I could barely get it into third. So that's gonna have to do it for us to get home. And we're deadly close to that pole. But we didn't hit none, and we good. So all I gotta do is get out of here and get home, and that's what I'm talking about, rock and roll. And I do have more of those at the house. I can just swap right out tomorrow, and we'll be good. So once again, we are having problems and fixing them. Oh, left and right. Damn, there's fucking a bunch of people up here too. Son of a bitch. But maybe I'll just be able to pull up and she'll hit the thing and let me out. I don't know. But barely any clutch, no clutch, and we'll be floating gears till we get home. And you know, I'm probably just gonna have to pull the fucking thing in the driveway and not back it up like I do. But I hope that vice grip doesn't fall off. That's what I hope. We'll see when we get home, I guess. Well, folks, how are you today? It is St. Patrick's Day. That's why we got the old football helmet sized hat on that's green. And we're sporting it out. Because, well, we are Irish, so we're doing it today. And we made her home last night with that ghetto rig. You know what we had going on, a situation. And we made her here. I wasn't trying to back it up or anything, and I'm surprised this held on and didn't fall off, which I'm extremely happy about. So I'm gonna jack the cab up here and then I'll dig into it and figure out what I need to do. I'm pretty sure I've got just the piece that I need, that I can reuse that ball that's on there and just get rid of that old one and just boom, slap that thing together. I told Kim maybe 45 minutes. We'll see though.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out. Yeah.
We got her jacked up here. Let's go check it out and see if we got enough room over here to get up in there and do what we need to do. So we need to do it. Yes, it looks like we should be able to get our hands in there and do what we need to do so we can do it. There's a bolt on the outside where that is hooked up to right now. Get in there. I don't know if you can get in there or not. I got you on this little tripod thing. Let's, the little handle will get you in there. Let's get you in there. Right there. See what I'm talking about right there? Just pop that bolt off right there, and we should be able to pop that out. And we'll cruise on the inside of the garage real quick and see if we can figure out where that's at, which we've got a baggie. That's right. Uh-huh. Come on, give it to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, would you just look at that? I got right there. We got baggy behind joints. And that guy right there should be able to slap right over that ball and work perfectly. So we'll see. Just doing it. That's just all it is just doing it. Just popping that off real quick. Probably should get some lube up in there. And get that off there. Let's see, get that off there. Okay, we got that off there. This was a lifesaver last night. Saved my life. If not, I mean, I guess I could have just, you know, did what I usually do and drive shit home without a clutch, period. But that was nice to be able to, you know, back that trailer up the rest of the way and get it where I needed to go, and then, you know, be able to do that. But when I was leaving yesterday, the gal was at the outbound, so all I did was tooted the horn. She looked over, she seen me, she pressed the button, the gate raised, and I just rolled through, and then I never stopped once all the way on the way home. You know, it was probably, it's like 12 to 13 miles from Campbell's to here, so I'm gonna break those free and we'll check it out. Let's get some lube on this stuff and pull this thing out. Check the size for the right there. Yeah, blowout. Yeah, blowout. Let's get some blaster on here. Some PB blaster. Let's get some of that on there. And that guy right down there, we'll shoot him like that. We'll end up washing this, so if anything gets anywhere, it's, you know what it is, which I'm sure we're getting on a bumper, but those are 1/2 inch. Well, that one down there is at least. And then that guy, I should be able to pop him off. Oh, we got some blaster on you. Shit. Oh, got some a little right there, but it'll be all right, because one will probably pressure wash and blaster with some water. Well, folks, we got some bad news. When I was trying to break this free, I snapped this right here. Snapped it straight off. Boom. So I had to take the whole rod off. So I'm going to need a new rod, which is about 34 inches. It's a 5/16 heim joint. But the good news is if I could have gotten that off, I could have slid down right on there, threw that ball right through there, and we would have been in business. But sometimes things just don't work out the way we want them to. So I got to make some phone calls to some KW dealerships and see if I can get that rod. If not, I do have a kit over there. I don't know if I could make one, fab one up. I mean, if I got to call around and see if I can get one fabbed up, so be it. But I do have a kit right here. Carbon steel tap and die. Could I do it? I don't know. I'll call and see if I can get that. But we'll see what's gonna happen. But as for now, the Frankenstein truck is down. Well, just got off the phone with Kenworth dealership. Said that they can't get that part no more. It's obsolete, that rod. So probably gonna have to search around for a machine shop and see if we can't get one made up for us. May run to the store real quick and see if I can get the rod at least. Because I mean, I don't think I could use that tool and die kit. I don't think so. So we'll see what goes on here, what happens. We're down for now though. Well, folks, I am back. Was able to made some phone calls because you know, obviously Kenworth couldn't get the thing, and they said they'd have to send it out and get May source it out, blah blah, this and that. So I started making phone calls around here. Called around Defiance, couldn't get a hold. They said they don't do blase splat. Called over Napoleon. One guy said he'd call it 2 weeks out, and I said so then I made another call to Innovative Tool and Die over Napoleon, and talked to a fellow named Shannon. He says, hey, you know, it's 11:30. We go to break at lunch at noon. We'll be back at 12:30. You know, bring the stuff over and I'll see what I can do for it. And I'm like, cool. So I ran up to the country store, home and farm or whatever, and I was able to pick up 2 right hand, because he said that he had the right hand. He'd be able to do the right hand. He didn't think he had the left hand. So I picked up 2 right hand brand new and this rod. So I've got 2 brand new on this, just like the old one, except these are right hand. One was the right, one was left, so you could twist, turn, whatever. But I told him I'd be able to make 2 right hands work. So we have got a brand new rod to go on there. So we're going to be back in business probably within 5 minutes, because that's all it's going to take me to hook those bolts through there. So that's what I'm talking about. We're good to go. Wife says, are you done then? And I think to myself, I'm never done. But oddly enough, when I dropped the stuff off, he said it'd be about an hour. Ran over to the shop to talk to them because I hadn't been over there for a while, and they told me, I said, as the price of like services gone up for oil changes and stuff like that, and the one gal says, yeah, they went up 15 bucks. I said, yeah, understandable. But they told me they're limited. They can only get 100 gallons of oil a month. So once they're out of that 100 gallons, they're out, and they can't do services. And I just thought to myself, wow, that is completely insane. So it's something to be mindful of. And they're like, well, if you could get your own oil and bring it in. I said, well, if I can get my own oil, I might as well just change this shit myself in my driveway. You know what I mean? Because that would make sense, and that would save me money from them doing it. Somebody's banging out. Post office person dropping the mail off, banging out. I could hear the radio all the way in here. So I'm gonna hook that up, get that thing all hooked up, and it's gonna be nothing special but me climbing around in there and wrenching on some stuff. Well, that is a new rod back there, all nice and tight. So nothing left to do now but to drop her down and get in there and move her back and forth, see how she works. The only thing that I noticed or thought was the little coupling inside that heim joint was it's a little bit bigger than the other one. So worst case scenario, one of those bolts pops off on me and I got to run a longer bolt and nut. Other than that, we good. I basically tightened them up. I was able to tighten them up all the way and do it like that, just lock them in there. So, you know, I thought I got plenty of time. I could wash this thing up, but it's supposed to rain on Saturday and tomorrow, and I figured I'll just wait till next week when it's nice and warm, because I'll run it in the rain, get some of this crap that I can't necessarily get off with the pressure washer and some of the spots when I'm rolling around in the rain. You know, man, you know, we'll be good. So let's climb in there real quick and we'll get the old pump test, and then we will fire it up, because I wouldn't mind moving it, but I mean, if it sits there, it's not a big deal if it sits there. I do want to get some air in it, get these bags filled back up over, because it's got that shoulder lean going on. Let's get some tools back in here real quick in the spot where we like them to be. Close our air up, that way we ain't pissing out and we got to get back down up in here. And I'll probably go inside and order me a couple new of those watermelon lights there on the bottom, since that one isn't working all the way. And I went to the truck stop when I was getting that stuff made, stopped in and talked to them, you know, and those were like 35 bucks for one of them turn signals. And I don't really want to spend $35. Forgot that that bar was stuck. You know how it always sticks. Because it always sticks. We'll pop that real quick. No big deal. See how much fuel I got in my tank real quick. Yeah, we got plenty. Got plenty. Can you see down there? Probably not. Probably not. But I know we ain't that low. I knew we were getting low. I know we're not that low. Yeah, we got plenty. Got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. While this thing's idling, building there, let's get on this clutch. Boom. Boom. Just like usual. Boom. Get down on that. Get down on that. A little bit up. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So let this thing build air, move it around a little bit, and that's it. Be done. Just go enjoy the day. The rest of it, at least with a wife, in a St. Patty's Day debacle of clutch linkage and a hind joint blowout. Happens. It happens. I was able to, and I forgot to. Yesterday I was able to open the smoker's vents back here, and I forgot to close them last night because of everything that was going on. Get out of there. Close that one, and get over here and close this one. Get them closed, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow and we don't want our stuff getting wet. You know, if I ever needed to change my clothes in here, I'm standing right now. There, my head's hitting. I'm standing right now though on this doghouse, so I could put pants on and stuff, no problem. You know what I mean? Standing here. Got this bunk up here. If I pull that bed out of the blue truck and plopped it back up in here. I can just look. I got plenty of room, man. You know what I mean? Do anything I want to. The view from up here. I could totally sleep up here. And it's warmer up here if I was cold, because I'm up high, so all heat rises. So you never know. You just never know what's gonna happen or when we're gonna do it, or we're gonna be doing it. We got not enough air. We got 90 psi. So let's get out and we'll check our airbags. Get our bags filled. I told her we go for a ride. That was before I had to go over there, because I thought, maybe we can run the truck over. I could top off or get what I need to run on Saturday. And since I already went over there, I don't need to go over there again. And we don't need to run the truck. It's fine where it's at. That ball's rattling. So I guess we're done. We got everything taken care of. Well, besides that, we'll move it real quick though, and see how that clutch works. No air. No air. Got no air. Well, we got air. We're full. So let's get in and move this thing real quick. And we'll put it where we want it to be. Let's get right back here like we usually do. You know, get a little action on that. Not really. Quiet. Well, might need to make some adjustments here, because I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that at all. We are bouncing out of there, but at least we got it, and we know we're good. 'Cause I'm just holding on to that pedal. And yeah, we may need to make some adjustments there on that linkage or something, because I don't like that. At all. Grinded that much before. Okay, now we're good. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to back in like that. We may hit the blue truck, which we don't want to do. Usually I back in from the other way. Oh my goodness. See if we can turn this thing around real quick. joints off a little bit and give it a little more, or I've got that bolt in the back. That's what I'll adjust. I'll adjust that bolt in the back and see how it goes. And I'll show you that bolt. And then the next time I come back with a video, I'll let you know how it goes, because I'm going to end this one right here. Probably right now. Yeah, because I shouldn't have that. I don't want that. Well, maybe I'll keep you on. I don't know. I'll get out and crank that thing over a couple times. See how it goes. Out real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about, which I can get to from, you know, just getting down in there. That bolt right back there, I'm gonna adjust on that. I'm gonna take it in. We'll see. We'll see. Well, folks, it's the next day, and yeah, we couldn't get that to adjust yesterday, and I thought to myself, oh, I need to extend this rod. So I extended the rod, went back, still grinding even worse. So then I thought to myself, I started texting my buddy Zane, mechanic, asking him questions because I just couldn't figure it out. Tried to get onto the truck and adjust some things, wasn't happening. So I'm sitting there texting him, and he says, well, I'd get a hold of Kenworth to make sure you have the exact measurements, blah, 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 this and that. And I thought to myself, well, they said it was 35 1/4 is what that rod length should have been. And maybe they were talking about that's the total length from heim joint to heim joint. So I had measured that other one before I took it over, and it was about 34. Well, the rod I had bought was 36. So I told him to cut it 35 1/4. So that's what he did. So I'm looking at this right here, and we've got these almost the same on this end. And then we come down here and look at the difference we've got here. So if we get out the tape measure, we have got almost over a solid 1.25 inch difference there. So basically, I took that one last night before, because I got tired and pissed off, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going inside, because, you know, sometimes that happens. I'm just getting older. My body just can't take what it used to from climbing up and down in and out of the trucks like 20 times and around and doing all that stuff. It's just, you know, creating a wear, and it just, the mental just goes boom. So you get at that point, you're like, so then I'm laying in bed last night and I'm thinking about, well, I had less pedal because I'm pushing up on that rod was longer. So it's taking some of that pedal away. Okay. It's taking some of that pedal away. Now I need more pedal to where I can extend that, and it does what it needs to for the clutch. That's why it's grinding. It's not going in all the way. So yes, I need to take this rod back. So what I'm going to do is I'm loosening these up. I'm going to put them all the way down in, and I'm going to check to see how much distance I have, because there's enough on here to where if I need to buzz some off with the cutoff tool, I can buzz some of this rod off to make it, because I want this rod basically to be the same length as this one, or maybe even a little shorter, to where if I need to extend it, I can. But that's auto calling right now, so I'm going to answer that, and I'll get back with you once I get this done. So I've got this. I cut it, and I had measured about 4 times. I had taken 2 phone calls during that whole debacle, and I've got it to where it'll thread all the way down to the back. So now I can put this on, and I know that it's the same exact length as it was before. So it should be fine. So I guess that's what we're going to find out now when I go install it. Well, I'll tell you right now, that did it. That did the trick. We got going on over here. We got going on over there. Look at it. Look at it. Going down. Done. Yeah. There you go. Right there in the first. Boom. Nothing. Nothing. No grinding, nothing. So sometimes you just got to get other minds involved so you can get the outside perspective of what you think you're doing when you're doing it. Because once in a while you're doing things and you just do them wrong. Because just don't do shit right the first time, man. You know, I thought if I extended it, I would do better. No, I took it, I made it shorter. I actually just made it exactly the way it was, and I put it back. And that's all I needed to do. And now I got more pedal, because yesterday that pedal was like right here, and I was pushing it all the way back and I was barely getting anything, and I was like, man, what is going on? I'm making it longer. It should be more pedal. No, it's actually reverse. So that's what's up. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm getting out. We'll run this truck tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna make some money. We're back where we were before we had the issue of the hind joint blowout, which we've had them before. And now I know that there's a few things I can do the blue chuck, because the last time I switched that hind joint out when that thing blew out, I lost some. So now I know that where I can make some adjustments to try to get that back, and having him make that, I mean, I can have rods made if I need them for the trucks, for the linkage, all day long at that place, which is fantastic, because he was friendly. We sat there and chatted about the channel and all that stuff. Innovative Tool and Die, Napoleon, Ohio. That's what I'm talking about. So until the next time we have some issues, or we got something cool going on that we think we need to share with you, so you can get back on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel and watch and do whatever you want to. And Frankenstein is Frankensteining it up. You know what we say? We will see ya.